welcome to the Fighting Temptations. I'm very happy y'all are about to see the movie I worked so hard on. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, thanks, Beyonce. We're going to get this movie underway, but meanwhile, you guys at home, get ready to see what happened when we sent a very special reporter to get the goods on the Fighting Temptations.
Yeah, what up, y'all? It's Crack. I'm interviewing Beyonce today. Mike Epps. The movie is Fighting Temptation. You're watching MTV Movie House. Holla. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying, to actually interview her. Because I'm like the ultimate Beyonce fan. One thing's for sure. Step in the name of love. Prove in the name of love. We're going uptown. Bootylicious, babe, Beyonce. Getting ready and trying to be a real professional about this. Joey Crack, what's up, baby? I didn't know you was in here doing it, baby. I was gonna do the damn thing. You the bad boy? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good, Joe. Question everybody wants to know is, how hard was it working with Beyonce's? It was all in your face.
Oh, man. I had to pray before I came to the set every day. I was like, oh, dear Lord, please don't let me disrespect. We booty experts, bootyologists.
Was it in your way? Was it hard to work with?
Well, basically, yes. Every time I seen her, I just imagine all kind of different things.
All type of weird, stuff you ain't supposed to be imagining in church.
Yeah. You already know, baby.
Kind of weird for you to be working in a church film and all that, man.
Yeah. It was different for me, Joe, because, my grandmama, she ain't never liked none of my... Forget all that booty stuff.
She loves it now, though.
She loves it now.
Cuba Gooding, was he cool to work with?
Yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr. was cool, man. He was totally different from what I thought he was going to be.
You gotta be kidding me!
You thought he would be kind of corny, kind of square, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he
wearing slacks, things of that nature. He's an incredible actor.
He is, he's great, man.
Of his. Fighting Temptation, Mike Epps. Yo, MTV Movie House, you heard me?
See, boy, see? You don't know what you're missing.
Joey Crack, much love.
Easy
much
right there, man. Nothing but love.
Fat Joe was real, man.
Peace. MTV.
Oh, you taping me?
Man.
Well, I've been doing, I think I did about 65 interviews today. I have 6 more, so my shoes are off. I'm very, very excited. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
How you doing?
Nice
I heard you've been working hard.
Oh, yes.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you. I'm a fan.
Super fan.
Thank you.
So was it weird doing a church movie?
Actually, it wasn't very weird. I think gospel music has influenced all different types of music. Swing down, Jerry, won't you let me ride on? Swing down, Jerry, it was really a blessing for me to work with people that I think have inspired R&B so much.
You grew up in the church?
I did. I grew up in the church. I sang in the choir for 2 years. Not that long, because I was on the road since I was 9. This was kind of like going back home, And every time we did a thing with the choir, it was so powerful, it didn't feel like we were working. Six white horses standing side by side, oh,
Could you remember you being in church, doing them scenes right there? Like you just went back to little Beyonce.
I went back, definitely. And the whole concept of the movie is going back to, coming back home and realizing who you really are.
Fighting the temptation. Was there any, love scenes in there and all that?
I did have a kissing scene, which is always uncomfortable.
It was, yucky?
No disrespect.
Is Cuba Gooding your type of guy? Not necessarily, right?
Well, when we were doing the scene, it's always strange if you have 50, 60 people telling you, okay, this is your lighting, make sure you go to the right first. I was nervous, and he could see it, so in rehearsal, he just kind of went for it.
Y'all just broke the ice.
Broke the ice. But it's always strange.
Was it nervous working with him?
I was a little nervous. After I met him, he made me feel really comfortable, and he treated me like I had done, you know, movies before.
Because he knew who you was. He knows how you put it down.
Well, thank you.
You put a lot of work into this movie right here. Are you happy how it turned out?
I sat in the back of the theater. No one knew I was there in the screening. And I could see women, different races, men, everybody could relate to it. And by the end of the movie, everybody was in the aisles dancing.
It was catching the Holy Ghost up at the movie theater.
Because that music is so powerful and inspiring, uplifting, inspirational.
You know, you like the illest sex symbol. You know, you crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Not crazy in love, but you crazy right now.
Thank you.
This is MTV Movie House, Fat Joe, Beyonce, Fighting Temptation.
All right, you did that.
I did great.
Great job. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was even more beautiful in person. Peace, I'm out. You've just been watching Movie House, MTV, Fighting Temptation, Crack the Dawn, holla.
All right, the Fighting Temptations is well underway in there, and you know what that means. Favorite part?
Yeah, my favorite part was when she was singing Fever.
She's hot. Oh! How bootylicious is that fine woman?
Very. I'm crazy in love. I'm crazy in love.
Cuba Gooding, how's you doing?
Good.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jay-Z's gonna be mad. So if Beyonce sang in your church choir, would you go to church more?
Yeah. I go every day.
Now, does that sound like choir music you know?
I mean, it depends on what choir you're in.
As long as they written in God's name, it's all right with me.
Cuba Gooding in overalls. Fashion statement or fashion flaw?
We need to call it a fashion police.
I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds.
It's entertaining. I feel like I'm at a concert.
Sounds like they're feeling it. I'm out. Don't go anywhere.
Beyonce, you've been so successful with singing and acting. Is there anything you can do?
Yes, there are plenty of things I can't do. I'm not going to tell all of them because I'm going to keep that a secret. But I guess I can say that I'm not the best cook.
What's up, Beyonce? Your new movie, Fighting Temptations, you worked with some sweet actors. Which one was your favorite?
Well, I did get to work with some great actors. I think my favorite had to be Cuba Gooding Jr.
I see I'm dealing with a connoisseur.
As an actor, I completely respect him. I know I was amazed that he could come in there acting crazy and goofy and silly, and like in 1 second, he just become daring. It's just the small little things that he takes from people, the small little details that most people don't pay attention to, that he has mastered, and I respect that.
Beyonce, what is your definition of being crazy in love?
Crazy in love is basically someone who's so deep in love that they have no ego. Sometimes they don't even know the difference between their love and reality, and sometimes they do crazy things, but it's not crazy to them because they're in love.
Hey Beyonce, do you ever get nervous while you're on stage or while you're acting?
I definitely still get nervous. I know when I'm doing a brand new song or a new routine or a big scene with a lot of dialogue, sometimes it makes you really nervous. But that nervous energy brings out this power in me that I love, so I'm not mad when that feeling comes.
Hey Beyonce, since your solo career is going so well right now, do you still see the possibility of working with Destiny's Child in the future?
Yes, Destiny's Child definitely will be doing another album. We start next year, and hopefully it'll be out by the end of 2004.
Hi Beyonce, there's a question I've been dying to ask you. You're looking hotter than ever lately. What are your beauty secrets?
One of my biggest beauty secret is my mother, Tina Knowles, who's my stylist. I don't like anything safe. I like to take risks, and I love anything artistic and fresh and new, and, you know, that's it.
Hey, what's up, Beyonce? I was just wondering, now that you're a superstar and all, that if there's any way that I could get a date with you. It would just make my day and make my life just one chance.
He's cute. Well, I guess if you're really smart and interesting, you have your own goals, and you're supportive, you believe in family values, then yes, you do have a chance.
So, what have we learned about Beyonce? She probably can't make a home-cooked meal. Her future includes a new album with Destiny's Child. And if you have your own goals, you have a chance with this independent woman. For answers to more of your questions, log on to mtv.com. Well, these guys aren't the only ones getting an exclusive look at the Fighting Temptations. We're taking you behind the scenes with footage you won't see anywhere else. We call it Movie House First. Check it out.
Hello, I'm Beyonce Knowles, and you're watching an exclusive clip from my new movie, The Fighting Temptations.
Choir, I'd like you to meet our new soloist, Lily.
The last thing we need is another loose woman up in the choir stand. Now, she should just go on home, take care of that little bastard
Leave
baby.
my son out of this.
Talk to her, tell her.
Dean is a gift from God.
So it's snow and rain, but we still have to wear our rubber.
You know what Sally told me once? She said, when life makes you have to put up with mean and hateful people, just think of them as sandpaper. They may scratch you, rub you the wrong way, but eventually, you'll end up smooth and polished. And the sandpaper, it's just gonna be worn out and ugly.